what it means for me is just being thankful and being grateful for all the support, the love and aloha that I'm feeling right now, and just wanting to do good things for our people of Kauai and Niihau. And it is only through the people and listening to their needs and concerns with aloha is the way that we're going to get things done. I'm committed and I'm ready. We're ready. We do the action with aloha, and we're going to make things happening for the people of Kauai and Niihau. Aloha.
The mayor for another term, because I don't think he has completed the vision that he started with his first term. And I was so encouraged by his vision of his Holo Holo 2020 that I think he's just on such a great momentum. He's surrounded himself with great people. People know him and can approach him now for things. I think he just needs 4 more years.
I think the mayor recognizes that our economy needs to be diversified, and one of the ways of doing that is by diversifying agriculture. And I know he's been extremely supportive of the farmers, and being a lifelong farmer myself, I think he's the guy that's going to get the job done.
Well, I know what he's done in 4 years. I know what he's done in the last 6 years. And I think he's on the right track. We've had a lot, we've had a tidal wave of development in Koloa. And most other people on the island haven't felt that. The mayor has listened to every one of our complaints and has done his best to make it right.
Well, coming from a single household with my dad, my brother was always there. He stood up to the plate, He was such a leadership. When we have parties or we have gatherings, he was the one for everybody to coordinate everything.
And ask you also, Father, to bless this island, bless the people on this island, that they may see the goal that my brother is trying to achieve. And Father, we ask Thee to bless all those who have supported my brother in this as being mayor. We're grateful for their love, we're grateful for their hands in everything that they do. We also ask Thee, Father, to bless those on this island, that they may see the love that my brother has for the island and for the people that lives on the island. And I ask Thee, Father, a special blessing among my brother, that he may be blessed with health, blessed with strength, wisdom, knowledge, and courage.
I've been impressed with what has been accomplished in the last 4 years and want to continue to see things happening for the county. He, by working with groups of people and making sure that they're heard, he's able to get solutions that make sense for the community. Instead of one party or another, it's everybody has a part of the answer. And he works with people to be able to bring that forth. And I'm seeing so much progress and improvement that I want to continue to give him the opportunity to do that.
One thing that comes to mind is energy. He has so much energy and passion for what he does. He's in the community constantly. He listens, he's accessible. And I think he cares about the island in a way that makes me feel he's committed not just being mayor, but moving the island forward.
Well, I think he should continue on because he's got a plan in place, and he's got to follow through on that.
This is a great evening when we come together as Ohana, as family, and continue to do the good things we do for the people of Kauai and Niihau. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you And some of you with your families, the cake, you're having fun out there. There's hot dogs and some great snacks out here. A nice meal to share together and to understand the importance of always remembering who we are and where we come from. That slide or that clips that you saw earlier is truly the foundation of where I believe everything has started. From my family, my mom, my dad, my grandmas, everybody who, my two Hawaiian grandma and Portuguese grandma, my dad, my mom, and my brothers and sisters who were there, and understanding the importance of family. Every time we get into some challenged areas, you always reflect back to how hard it was for a lot of us growing up on Kauai. And now we have a chance to make a difference for the people, knowing how important and how challenged we can get. So I'd like to introduce my family again. My wife, Gina, right here. And of course, my son, Brennan is here. Brennan. And Bronson is over in Portland, Oregon. My dad, Bernard Sr. right here. Dad? My brother Andy right here. Andy all the way from Kaneohe. And of course, my sister who also lives in Kaneohe. And Luel and my brother who lives in Hauula, and he did the prayer earlier this evening, okay? And then also my mother-in-law and Mom Fedora, and my sister-in-law Jackie, my daughter Brittany, you don't need to clap yet, wait. And I just want to make sure to recognize my little granddaughter Velina, and we got them all. Yeah? Never forget family, everybody. You gotta make sure you cover all of that first, because that's the essence and the foundation of where we come from. So I want to make sure that you understand how important those clips were and where it came from. Number two, I'd like to thank all the dignitaries in the house. We have Mayor Arakawa right here, all the way from Maui. And we as mayors try our best to work together and keep things flowing. We separated by ocean, but we connected by business and relationships. So I'm happy that Mayor Arakawa is here with me tonight as part of staying connected always. And there's so many important issues that we share every time we talk on how we can not only build silos, but we build relationships. So I'd like to hold on Mayor Arakawa and all of the dignitaries here tonight. Our fundraiser, our volunteers, thank you so much. All of you know who you are. I cannot name all of you, but I'm just thankful from the bottom of my heart for putting this whole event together. Our Kanikapila birthday bash, and more importantly, bringing people together to share in a message that I'd like to share with you face to face tonight. But just thank you again from the bottom of my heart, my family, and all of us here tonight. This is a very special occasion for all of us as we move on into the next quarter. We will move on into the next playing field, reflecting back to my days at the University of Hawaii and Aloha Stadium. In 2008, we were elected for two quarters, 2 years of a 4-year term on the passing of our dear Mayor Baptiste. And so we had the opportunity from him to take on 2 years. So 2 quarters, that's all we had in 2008. Thank you, Mayor Baptiste. In 2010, we had the opportunity to run again and offer a full game, a full slate, a full playing field, 4 quarters, our first 4-year term in 2010. And we said, together we can. And what that meant was, together we can meant that we know we could do things. We knew we had the passion. We knew we had the heart, but we had to work through it. 2 years, and then 2 years in our 4-year term. And now I'd like to share with you some of the things that we did up until now. Starting with some of the great projects. We did secure Blackpot Beach Park. It's under the county of Kauai as we speak. It's our responsibility as we speak, Blackpot Beach Park. We did take back the Wailua section of Kealahele Makalai. We had to stand firm and work closely and understand the beauty of that coastal path to assure that our families and our friends and our visitors had an opportunity to choose to walk along this beautiful coastal path. We did complete that portion. and we'll continue to do that. We took back Honolulu Beach Park. We just said we have to make a difference to see how we can bring back that particular park back to the people. And we did that. We did move forward on moving and acquiring a new police substation in Waimea in partnership with the Easter Seals organization. Now our police department has a beautiful new substation up on the hillside in Waimea town. And of course our fire department will acquire that existing space. And then finally, we did move forward and create parking rides. We did move forward and create more bus routes. We did move forward and create more opportunities for people to get in a bus system that is friendly, exemplifies Aloha, and moves people on our island in a very friendly way and a more sustainable way. So those are some of the things that we're able to work through in our term from 2010 until our final quarter, which is right now, as we move to the closing of this 4-year term and look forward to the next 4 years. Tonight, I really need to continue to ask you for your hearts and soul as we move to the next new game, the new field, a field that is not systemic, it's not artificial turf, but it's real grass. We're going to plant that grass. We're going to work together. We're going to make sure that this next 4 years, this next 4 quarters, we move into action. We've done many of the studies. We've done many of the environmental issues. We've covered some of the cultural issues, but there's much more to do, people. My people, our friends, our families. And I really, really need your help. I have the passion and the aloha and the support and the need to really complete what we have started. And I humbly ask for your continued support as we move into the next 4 years, an opportunity that is coming our way. Now let me make myself clear. We cannot be complacent. I've been approached by many people who tell me, don't worry about it, Mayor, you get them. Don't have to, please don't tell me that. Complacency is unacceptable. I need your continued support. We can never make big chest mayor, if you know what I mean. That's not how I am. We need to develop strong relationships from the federal, the state, the county, the business, and more importantly, the families of this beautiful island of Kauai and Niihau. And it's our responsibility to make sure that we address the emotional side of everything that we do up front and first. Cultural, environmental, talk story, making sure that it's a good collective opportunity to get to a place where we can make the tough decisions for the people that we serve. So my people this evening, our family and friends, we move from together we can to together we did. Now we're moving into together we will. We will continue to move through this next 4 years and commit to you that we'll follow through with many of the initiatives: landfill, transportation, education, adolescent drug treatment centers, access to our beaches, environmental concerns, cultural preservation, Kane'oluma Heiau, that we did our first stewardship agreement with a Hawaiian organization that is now Malama Da'aina. They're taking care of this beautiful resource on our South Shore with the resources provided by our county government. We need to work with more stewardship agreements and empowering our people to take the leadership role and understand the importance of preservation, understanding, and Malama Aina, so our children can understand what it means. Give me a nice hand. So with that, my people, we move now in the next quarter, the next 4 years, and every quarter is going to make a difference. We're back to the playing field. The field is set. The players are on. The people are watching. The council members are our officials, and they're watching us every step of the way. And we will work closely with them. We will work closely and collectively together with our county council, not in fighting, We may disagree, but we look forward to more compromise and understanding. If you put the people first, there should be no negativity, but a positive opportunity to make some tough decisions with the blessings from above. It's going to come down and go like this, splash, and everything will just flow because we're connected. We're looking for balance. We're looking for compromise. But more importantly, we're looking for the people of Kauai and Niihau and understanding the importance of that. I'm kind of going on and on, but I'm so excited, you guys. And we've assembled an awesome team of hearts and souls. Some live here all their lives, some come from far away, but we've assembled a team with creative minds, hearts and souls, determination, understanding, the yearning and need to do what is right. That's the kind of team members we've surrounded ourselves with. And I commit to you that we'll continue to work closely with all of our team members and all of the other people that make a difference for the decisions that we make, because that's the right thing to do. In these last 4 years, we look forward, as it stated up there, action with Aloha. Everybody say, action with Aloha. Action with Aloha. You know, sing happy birthday, Mom. Go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What's up?
Happy birthday to you.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It is a 3 candles.
Happy birthday, Bernard, and congratulations. The younger you get, the better you look. Anyway, wish you luck for the next elections. God bless.
So what I like about the mayor, he understands the visitor industry and he knows the importance of it, but he knows what's good for the local people need to come first. And if we make the local people happy, the visitors be happy. And I know economics has played a lot in probably the main reason we haven't had huge development over the last 6 years or 7 years. But I think he's found that blend, you know, that we don't need big development to be successful on Kauai. We need a blend. And when the locals feel that he's trying to reach that goal, then there can be some development. But it's got to be quality and it's got to be one that can blend in with the community. So he's community first, and I like that. I think we have a lot of good infrastructure here as far as the number of hotel rooms and the number of units, but now we need to make sure we don't lose that quality lifestyle. And I think he sees the balance in both.
What makes the mayor a great leader is his encouragement of other people. He knows he can't do it alone, and he goes out and he encourages the hearts of so many people, gets them involved, steps in, asks how he can help, and provides the resources so other people can help to fix different challenges that come up on the island.
He feels our pain, celebrates our joy, and there's nobody else I'd vote for.
You know, he started some great initiatives, some great programs. I know on the farming side, he's trying to get some ag parks going. He's done a lot of work with the Kauai Grown program, trying to get that launched. That's been a success. You know, the continuing success of our farmers markets, all those are very, very important initiatives. And I think we need time to finish the job.
Well, the next 4 years, we're trying to really map up our island. Of course, there's some landfill issues we got to look at. There's some transportation issues we have to look at. There's some cultural issues, environmental, agricultural. So those are some of the top areas I'd like to really get more into and address and partner and collaborate and make sure we have the right people at the right table to make the right decisions. And then we get the people collectively understanding where we're going, what we want to do to preserve our island and our culture.